It's about 5 in the morning my time, and I am up getting my day started, and that includes, oh no, did I? Oh, oh well, remember how I told you guys a while back how I was going to go buy some of this witchery so that I can patch up some pants of mine, right? So I did some laundry this morning. Good morning. I'm doing some laundry, and how about the roll got mixed in with the laundry? Well, it's a good thing that the dryer will pull it out, but there is a little bit that got into the washing machine. It's not that bad though, but it was still like, and the witchery was only like $1.97, so it's really not that bad. But I was just like, how did I knock that into the washing machine? In my one room efficiency, they put a washer and dryer inside my one room efficiency. Well, I tell you, I say that people waste such good talent. You know, sometimes they tell such good jokes, and but they ruin it when they get nasty and disgusting and trying to maliciously hurt people. Then I have to respond with something just as malicious because you're trying to hurt me, then I'm going to have to push you off of me, and that means I have to be sometimes extra calculated and strategic in my response. And, or some may say malicious too. I don't like to be malicious in my response, but I will. But, so yeah, I'm up doing household chores. And, yeah. You said your washer and dryer is in your studio unit too. I don't have a studio unit. That's a ongoing joke from people who are some of my arch nemesis, enemies, haters. That's what they say, that I'm in a one-room efficiency. And I don't know how you got a washer and dryer. Well, you say you have a studio unit, which a studio is a bit different from a one-room efficiency. Yeah, studio is a little bit different. Studio can be huge. But, yeah, not according to them. It's supposed to be subsidized housing. However, I'm sure if they took the time to actually research that property, they will find out that that property doesn't have Section 8 residents. So it can't be a subsidized apartment. But, you know, it's funny when they say it. It's funny when they say it. But then when they get malicious and start lying, You know, just being nasty, making up stories. You know, then I have to take extra measures. And, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Anyhow, I don't think I've ever seen you before, Madeline Johnson. Are you new to the channel? Or you just felt like talking this morning? I got that Sheriff Clara song in my head this morning. I don't know why. Sheriff Clara. I still ain't learned all the lyrics yet. You would think as much as I have heard the song, I would have. But I don't. I think that's the one from Dish and Dirt Uncut. I don't think that's from the regular Dish and Dirt. I gotta make some more videos on Dish and Dirt Uncut. I did a video, you know, that's the relationship channel. And I did a video on Blueface and Krishan. And I gotta do one on Clarissa and Papoose, or Poose, whatever how you pronounce his name. And I gotta see what other big headline on a couple. I don't like to say celebrities because I don't know, they don't seem celebritish to me. They just happen to be people who are in the news at the time, their relationship. And so I gotta do a video on that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it before I go to work or if I want to do them this weekend. You know, I like to have videos every day that come out, but because I don't feel like going live all the time and talking. You see, I gotta make up topics and talk about foolishness when I'm live. Nothing really informative because I'm doing chores. So when I do my videos, they have more information in them. I try to make the current events funnier. Like I know that Trump signed the bill to end the shutdown. That's great news. I know that the penny, they minted the last penny yesterday. And I know that they started a task force to fight against crypto scammers. And I'm sure they've had them before. This one just might be a little different since it's under the Trump administration. So that's important because, you know, I had a problem. Did you see Gucci Mane and Keisha Carr on the Breakfast Club? If so, what do you think about that? Actually, I did not. I saw a video post saying something about his manager was up there talking. So is that who his manager is? Because that lady that was on the thumbnail with him looks like what's that boy's mom? Uh, I can see his Waka Flock. The lady on the thumbnail looked like Waka Flock's mama. And I do know Deb. That's what it looked like. It looked like Deb that was on there. Hey, Agent Smith. So that would be another topic. I'll look it up, and then give my review of it, my opinion of it. Thank you for that. Uh-oh, somebody must be cussing. I'm getting viewed. Let me see. His wife is his manager now. Oh, okay. Why did they stop you from saying that? I don't know. My moderation thing is strict, but dang, you didn't say nothing egregious. You didn't say nothing. His wife is his manager now. I don't know why they put that up for review. But so Deb used to be his manager. Let me see. If that's not a relationship conversation, that's more so business conversation, which is topics that I talk about business, money. So that would go on this. That would go on this channel. The relationship goes on my other channel. So I still have to find something about. Well, maybe I'll still talk about their relationship because, husband and wife managers. That's a good. Not all husbands and wives can work together. And with Papoose, or Papoose, whatever his name is, however he pronounces it, I know that he also promotes or manages Clarissa. Those are not normal, my everyday average topics that I actually would pay attention to. But because I know that my audience likes it, I'm going to have to start getting into them and really paying attention to it just for the audience, because I do take my brand serious. So it's not about what I personally like for everything, because what I personally like is to be talking about the stars, the moons, and gods, and all of that kind of stuff. And not everybody wants to talk about that. They want to be in the gossip. They want to be in the juice. They want their daily fix of other people's business. So that's what they want, and I want their money. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get into that a little bit more. But I'm not gonna do my response in a celebrity gossip kind of way. I'm gonna come from a more I don't want to say human, but we can sometimes act like animals and act like others aren't human and that they don't make mistakes and errors, because it's not like we come with instructions on relationships and how to control our emotions. We learn it over time, but some people die and never learn to control their emotions. That's mainly why we have so many of these secret societies. The Masons, or Freemasons, Scottish Rites, all of them, they were really created to help men mature, build their character, understand that they are, explain, help them understand who they are spiritually, so they can expand on it and become better men, better people. Um, Even though they have the Eastern stars for women, the men have always needed an extra push when it came to controlling their emotions, because the feminine energy from women deals more with the emotions. So women have to learn a little bit earlier how to deal with their emotions, as far as their anger, the angry part of their emotion, that many men have not learned how to deal with yet. They have not learned how to control themselves. Everything is impulse. Everything is, I'm in this moment, I'm just going to respond. And it's like, no, you need to stop, think, strategize. It's kind of like, if a man and a woman are in the car, the man is driving and they come to a fork in the road. The woman is going to sit there and try to think of, which way should I go? Which way should I go? And she's going to think it, overthink it, and she might not even move because she didn't overthought it too long. Where the man is just like, fuck it, I'm going to go anywhere. I'm just going to go. Wherever it take me, I'm just going to go. So, but together, with her strategizing and his, let's just make a decision, he can at least listen to what her strategy or her analysis of, well, if we go this way, it could be this, and if we go that way, it could be that. So he can be the decision maker, like, well, that makes sense. Let's try this. Versus just impulsively going and not knowing the risk or what could be. So also, I'll use the example of, if a man and a woman were to go in the store and you tell them both, go in there and get a white shirt. He's going to go in there. It's not going to take him maybe 10 minutes at the most to pick a shirt and come on out. Where a woman is going to go in there, do I want a short sleeve? Do I want a long sleeve? Do I want a turtleneck? Do I want a button up? Do I want a blouse? She's in there for an hour picking one white shirt where he's already made the decision. He's already purchased it. He's in the car. He went home, had lunch, came back, and she's still in the car trying to figure out what, blouse or shirt to buy. So that's one of the differences in how men and women think. But if they work together, then, they can help one another out. But not a but as in there's something wrong. We are supposed to be balancing that out within ourselves. Balancing both of those energies within ourselves. So those secret societies are supposed to be helping men to balance that within himself, so that he doesn't have to call his wife or his girlfriend or his mama and say, I need help with this fork in the road, or I gotta pick a white shirt, but it can't be just a regular white shirt. Help me pick one out. He's now more balanced, so that he thinks before he just makes a decision to go down one road. What's up, Easy? You said Deb got him in. No one was picking him up. Even she said that Gucci isn't the same. His wife was on the Breakfast Club putting her married business on the air. Oh, Lord. What she shared had him looking at her sideways. The majority of what she stated she should have kept to herself. Oh. Well, that might be a good relationship to talk about. Wow. Thank you for the update. And hopefully, I'm not an expert on perfect relationships, but I've been through enough to share my experiences. So someone else might be like, well, you're not. Listen here. But I've been through enough to know You know, I've been through enough to know how to respond and how not to respond, and sometimes how to relook things. So I've been through trial and error in relationships that, yes, I can speak on it. And I will. And over there, I call myself Yaya, the relationship translator. So I try to understand from both sides, you know, the difference between their try to explain from both sides what he may be thinking, what she may be thinking. Am I going to be perfect? No, because I am not an expert. And it's also for educational, for entertainment purposes. But if you can get something out of it, then it's more than just entertainment. Like, I help Easy with his relationship all the time. I tell him, listen, you need to get your microphone together so that when your wife calls, she can hear you. Because if we can't hear you, I know your wife can't hear you. But he don't listen. So then they end up in arguments, and she threatens to kick him out with his dirty drawers. And, you know, then he has to go to therapy because his feelings be so hurt that she told him that his drawers was dirty. What you mean, Cap? Easy, that is not Cap. That is all truth and facts. I heard her in the background that day. She was like, your phone doesn't work. I am tired of you, your phone, and your dirty drawers. And I was like, dang. All because his microphone don't work? My name in this motherfucker, nobody kicking nobody. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But when he hit the panel, his microphone do suck. So, I don't know what his wife say. I know I would be frustrated. I'll be like, listen, it's either me or the phone. One of us got to go. That's what I would say to him. Like, look, bruh, I'm going to need you to get your whole life together and get you a new phone. Because I don't know what cheap phone he has. You flagging me too? Yo. Easy. How about Moonstank? Tried to flag me with a privacy complaint because I showed our bankruptcy papers. And the bankruptcy papers are both public information. And I don't have her name showing. I don't have her picture showing. I don't have any privacy information showing, and I don't say her name. I just say Moonstink. I don't say her real name or anything like that. I don't mention who she is. No revealing information that can lead back to her. So she put in a privacy complaint to YouTube, and she thinks that will get my video removed. No, they're not going to remove it, sweetie. And two, she was so mad that day I made the video, she went live 3 times back to back. Hell, she might be in here listening now. Tell my misinformation, you flag, and shake my head. You know she dumb as a box of rocks, man. What's up, EJ? Um, so yeah, she was hot about them bankruptcy papers. Ooh, she was hot. She got up there lying on my family so bad. Ooh, she was so mad. Mm. And yeah, she tried to flag with a privacy complaint, hoping that they take the videos down. Then she's also, how many times do I say, your views don't matter, your watch time matters, how long people actually watch you. So she's like, oh, I got more views than you do. You were on one channel. I literally was on 3 different channels, and I had vertical and horizontal going. So technically, I have this on 5 videos. There's 5 separate videos. 3 of which I have on private. You're comparing your viewership to one channel and one video when there's 5 videos and everybody was on all the channels and all the videos. If I were to compare the views, no, sweetie, you don't have more views. But I don't do all of that comparison because I know it's about the watch time. And all you did was feed the ego by cussing and making up stories and lies, just feeding the ego, saying all kinds of nasty stuff. Anyway, I talked about the more informative information in case someone wanted to file for bankruptcy. Some of the steps they can do, how they can make it out of bankruptcy, and still restore their credit. And I talked about my journey in bankruptcy. So, yeah. I don't think I cursed one time throughout the whole video. And one day that video may go viral for my education on it. I wouldn't know. I don't like her enough to watch. Yeah, that's why sometimes I don't really look to mention some of the people that do not like me, because first of all, there may be new people on the channel who don't know who I'm talking about, and then 2, I don't want to give them no shout out, no clouts, because talking about them can also be interpreted as a shout out for people to go check out their channels. And we don't want that at all. No, we don't want them to have no shout outs. What's up, Blair Witch? The Blair Witch. Auto blocked. Auto block what? Moonsync is automatically blocked. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I'm hungry. Did you eat? Yeah. I need to open up this pomegranate. But that's only for the nutrients. It's not going to be for the hunger. That's for sure. And I'm not opening that now. That's a day that I want to just sit around and eat them like I eat my sunflower seeds. You got to sit there and pick through it and all of that. I'm not. I would juice it, but the pulp, that core, not the pulp, the core, whatever you want to call it, gets all in the way. So I'm not going to do that. It's been 30 minutes already. I've been talking to y'all. I'm going to go in. I said I was going to do an early day at work. Either go in at 7 or go in at 10. I haven't decided yet. But it's what, like 5:30 now? Depending on where you are in the world. And I don't know, I'm hungry. I should have been started cooking. Because I'll eat a pear. I feel like my head is starving. Did you eat yet? That reminds me of that song. It's a thin line between love and hate. Ooh, it's a thin line. I'll eat this pear. Now, eat a pear and a Granny Smith because it's going to help with the early morning pooping. Yep, I got a little graphic. Yep. Pears and apples will help that fiber situation in the morning. And these pears are so good. They are ripe just fine. I love it. So, yeah, I gave y'all about 30 minutes of my life. Looks like a troll account. Oh, well, thank you for taking care of that. Not a whole 86K. They must have said something I don't see. Oh, auto blocked. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. But thank you for taking care of that. Easy the mod. Oh, let's get back to this here computer for a moment while that food cooks up and I eat my pear and get my water. It's good to get in a gallon a day, really 2 gallons, but if you can get in 1 gallon, it'll help keep your colon and bladder good. Anyway, I'm back on my laptop now, so I'll talk to y'all later. Please hit the like button. Thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you for giving them 30 minutes, showing YouTube some good analytics so they'll push my videos in the algorithm, and then maybe one of them will go viral. Yeah, I'm in the singing mode now, and this pear got me singing. It's so good. I wish I can give y'all some of it. This pear is really, really good this morning. Nice and soft. It just melts in your mouth. Y'all want some? Here. If you can get it. Here. Bye, y'all.